All right, good morning, everybody. We're about to start over here in just a couple seconds. Hope you guys are having an amazing Wednesday so far, and let's get ready for this market, pre-market stuff. All right, here we are. Yesterday we had a huge day. All right, before I left, um, well, right before I left, we had CREX had an amazing day. But before the market closed yesterday, somewhere between the hours of 12 p.m. and uh, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, CREX blasted off from the two resistances, and because again volume helped it out, and it blasted off from $2 or from $1.74 all the way up to $5. That is crazy. Hopefully we have an amazing day just like that today. So let's start breaking down some stuff, some stocks for today, and see how things are. First and foremost, we have Neo. Neo who happened to have some news. Some news came out yesterday about a contract at 11:50 p.m. Let's over here. Boom. So last night it had some news at around 11:50 p.m. and this stock went from $3.40 all the way up to $4.10. Of course, right now it's trading somewhere around. Let's see here. So right now I can't see this. My screen is so far away. Level 2. What is this? $3.85. That's where it is right now. So again, it had some news yesterday at 11:50 p.m., which is right here. Neo announces entry into definitive agreements for investments in Neo China. And then of course there's more stuff happening today, and Neo CEO says virus impact has passed investment to help product development. And it's a $1 billion dollar financial deal that it's happening. So again, big news for Neo and IO. So we'll see how this goes. Of course, we're gonna create some supports and resistances. I created them already last night, prior to me going to bed. So we have a resistance at 421. That's a big resistance, of course, but we're gonna look for an intraday resistance over here. So pre-market, let's close the news down. So pre-market, a good alert will be around 390. So we're gonna put an alert right there around 390. Let's see, boom, there it is. And then we're gonna, that's, yep, that's a good alert because we have this long wick over here. So this little long wick, this is basically a lot of sell-off. So we're gonna put their resistance there at 390 because of that. That's where the long wick starts. And of course, this is kind of like a definition that this was gonna start trending down. So that's why for that one. TORC. Any reasons why this is trading like this? Why it went from $1.22 to $1.60 right now. Let's see. Pending news. Announcement. Looks like there's an merge agreement. There's a merger agreement with 2ROC. Of course, we have a lot of wicks in the pre-market. So, but let's start creating some big resistances. See how this stock traded in the past, because again, history tends to repeat itself. And boom, off the bat, we can see a huge gap back in November for this stock. Of course, this gap is very, very high. Here, let's do this. So we're gonna have the high of this, which is high of $1.92. That's where our resistance is gonna be at $1.92. Oh, that's fine. And another resistance is gonna be this low of here of 779. Let's all put 780. So we have our major. Let's change this to days. Plus 2 days. All right, here we go. Okay. So again, our resistance at $1.90, but of course now we have to create an alert. And a pre-market alert could be over here at $1.70. $1.70. There you go. $1.70. It's an alert. So TRC. Keep an eye on that. Next one we have OAS. There's no news on this one, so again, there's no news and we don't know why it's moving up. It's really, there's no reason for you to trade it. Like there's literally no news, and the last time it was at 57 cents and right now it's trading around 62. So you don't know which way the stock is going to be going. Of course, you want to be very careful and if it starts trending, but of course, again, we want to keep an eye on it and see what's up. Next we have MIRK. Looks like they sent oh, it looks like they were on CBS. Thank you, CBS, for featuring our technology. Hashtag remark AI. Mark, happy to do an interview. COVID-19. A lot of hashtags over here. So it looks like they were on CBS. Why were they on CBS for? Oh, let's do. I'm gonna keep this one 1 year and just keep go back and forth on this one. 2 days. Let's hit here. This is the 1 minute and this 1 minute. Mark. No news. Yeah, this one doesn't look so pretty either. CX. Again, no news. But let's look at yesterday's news. Maybe there's something important or good. Okay, nothing. CRMX previous day close $1.51. It's at $1.96. Any news? Oh, got a lot of stuff. FDA clears path for Chimerix, new drug application for bind-of-over as smallpox countermeasure. They announced a two-third study of DSTAT acute lung injury from patients with severe COVID-19. So more COVID-19 measurements for healthcare. So this could be something in the future. So if they're starting off with some new procedures to um, help patients with severe COVID with acute lung injury for COVID-19, again because of all the people coughing and stuff. If this turns out to be good news, we can probably see later on, see MRX probably trading high, but of course we have to wait for this phase to be over and see how they performed. Wall Street cautiously high open. Yeah, so this could be something for the future for CMRX. Again, if there's bad news about this phase, then it's probably gonna have like a lower 52-week low. But of course, if there's some good news, it can probably get up there into the $4. So this is probably something that you wanna hold on kind of long term, possibly. First we have some support over here around $1.90. So $1.90 we have some support. We have some resistance over here. Let's see, kind of over here on 250, but it's gonna be 260. We have another support, and then we have another resistance right here at $1.60. And right now it's trading right above those two. So of course the next resistance is $2.60. Zoom in over here just in case it breaks out. So we're gonna start an alert over here around $2.10. And of course we have CREX, which yesterday did 300%. It's crazy. So there we have our new resistance. So 250 is now support, of course. And then right here, I'm looking at the 5-minute time frame. I'm trying to find a good alert section. So somewhere right here, around 370, that's gonna be a good alert, because if we start get closer to this new resistance around $4, and then the higher resistance is going to be around $5, because that's what it went up to, 515. But of course we saw a long wick, a reversal wick over here, or reversal candlestick. So good alert we're gonna set up again. It's gonna be over here around 375. Boom, there it is. And of course, if it breaks down 320, then we'll know which direction it's going to be heading. Again, we have to wait for the right setup. Just because it's like trending up and it crosses this 375, it's not, I'm not going to say that it's definitely one that you have to trade. Again, you have to strategize and see how it's doing. Rig, there's no news. Earnings, I have earnings scheduled for today. When is it? After hours? Oh, before the bell. Some good earnings. Let's see. Earnings aftermarket. Okay. That before the bell. So alright, let's see. Then we have CDB. Any news? No news. But we do have a this is a gapper. If there's remember if there's a gap, we try to look at the history and see if it's filled gaps in the past. Nothing in the 1 year. Let's check out the 5-year. See if there's any previous gaps. So there's another gap over here. It didn't fill it. So there's a huge gap over here. It broke even. So it basically it sold off. Then it was range trading, and then it slowly picked up volume, but it never filled this gap. So that's a fail in the gap right there. We got right, same thing right here. Look, same thing. It's repeating its history again. It's almost right up there, filling this gap. What's it trading at right now? 97 cents. There you go. It already filled the gap. It already not even filled the gap. It already went to this huge red bar. So high of 93 cents. And the low of this one is $1.47. There. Not to be near perfect, but as you can see, there it is. Before the market even opens, this stock already, people already broke even if they lost money. So again, we looked at the history to see if there's any previous gaps. Same thing happened here. It sold off, and again there's some range trading, and then of course it filled up. It broke. People who lost money on that big red bar lost money, and no other gaps. So it's a 50-50 situation over here. It could probably break this gap right here. So we go to create an alert at 94 cents, 0.94, and then we're gonna create a second alert over here at 97.72. So 0.9772. Actually, we'll do 1 cent above that, so 92.73, just in case it does break that. But nonetheless, again, it's always good to look at the history of the stock. Oh, the next one is a good one too. WLL. This performed very well a couple days ago. When was it? Right here on April 23rd. So now again, it's coming back up again. So we have a major resistance over here around $1.53. So $1.53 is a resistance. Right now it's a dollar at $1.29. So if it breaks this $1.30 resistance, so we get create an alert at $1.31. Awesome. And of course, see a lot of resistance over here at $1.35. That's very close, but we'll do $1.36. So this orange line that I'm looking at right here, this is telling me this is kind of like some type of support and resistance. I'll explain my chart in a different video later on. What all this stuff means. It's not really important. It's not really good to keep an eye on that, but it helps me out on the support and resistances. See where they're at. I'll mostly look at the candles, but again, this line, it's very helpful. But yeah, so $1.36 is a good resistance right there. AYTU. I never liked this one. So let's see how the market is actually doing. So let's look at the Nasdaq. Okay. We're seeing some red bars over here. Okay. We got the SPY. Okay, so the SPY also with the huge red bar. So a lot of red bars from yesterday, as you can tell. So, but yesterday, even though there was a lot of red bars, CREX went the opposite way. For yesterday, where again it blasted off at the end of the day, which is crazy. It went again from $1.74 all the way up to right before it closed $4, 408. It's crazy. So let's keep on checking out other stocks, see what's up. HTZ, CPE, oh, a gapper, no news. Pre-market, 68 cents. Okay, so 90 cents. Right there, low of $1.28. There. $0.76. Some resistance. Then pre-market, get it right there. We could create 68 cents. Get an alert there. Alright, so 68. Alright, high bio, don't like it. I trade it. So the only good stock that I see here there's no good setups yet, but we'll see where this takes us for the day. There's no good setups yet happening for the day, which is again not bad, but we'll just have to wait for the next 3 minutes and see who's going to be the winner for today. All right, so 5 seconds left for the market to open, so let's start checking out, see what's gonna happen. So bing 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 bing. Boom. By the way, we see a huge sell-off on NIO, which is good for us, but not good for them. Because again, we want to make sure we buy it low. So let's put NIO here. Delete some of these. So NIO. We have Icon over here. Any news on Icon? No news. RGLY. Compass Points upgrades Rheology Holdings to buy announces AMC Entertainment. MGY. Chat an alert on MGY. It's around $5.88. I don't like it as much. WLL. Okay. But AMC Entertainment was moving up for no news, nothing. And now it's getting sold off. So refresh this list. So AMC, it's almost $1 all the way up there. MGY, WLL, WLL, it's still down. RRD, there's not enough volume. MESA, it's halted. And we have CREX below below 320, of course. And that's why we create multiple alerts. Now let's create an alert that if it crosses above 322 over here, that's the way we're gonna know this. AMC has volume of 3 million. $3 million already, 40% than usual. CREX above 322. There you go. You see there's a huge bar that's picking up. So let's say if you were to make a 10% from 322, we'll have to come up to its high today around 355. So it's not a good trade that already. There's a long wick over here. Icon still trending up. There's a resistance over here at $1.11. So if we were to look at which side ICON is, it's right now it's on the selling side. There's a huge wick over here that is telling us there's a lot of resistance. There's no news for it, so there's no reason for it to like go crazy. But of course we're gonna keep an eye on it and look at the level 2. The level 2, we see $1.20 popping up, $1.21, $1.25. But again, these wicks over here, WLL. So they had a long wick over here and a long wick over here. So again, this is just telling us that it could be selling off quite quickly. Right here, again, so this wick right here and this long wick is telling us that it's gonna head down that direction because there's a lot of sell-off. Getting that wick and that wick, there's a lot of pressure, so there's a lot of selling pressure going on. That's what's causing it to head over to that direction. But of course, the volume is looking good so far. So we gotta wait for a confirmation. Right now it's too risky to trade it because it's all the way up. It's trading very high. So again, the potential of it crashing down, the risk is very high right now. So we gotta wait for it to reconciliate. MESA still halted. Looks like it's still gonna be trading up. There is no news at all. Previous day close was a 363. So there being a lot of resistance over here at $1.18. We'll create an alert right there for ICON. So at $1.19. And if it crosses that resistance, we know which direction this stock could possibly head over. So let's put ICON on the watch list, and let's put MESA because it is trading up, and again, this is a momentum stock that it's moving. We have AMC that it's halted, RD, BRT. This one, same thing. It spiked up almost a whole dollar. Now it's just range trading. So we get a current alert over here at 454, 5. NEON. I typed it wrong. We have NEON. Neon's up 10%. I just got an alert of Neon right here at 462. It gapped up. Any news on NEO? No news, just that it got halted due to volatility. Again, this is a very volatile stock. It's trading quite high already. Change this to the 1 year. So it looks like it's at our current 52 weeks highs. It's been moving up last couple days. MESA, it's halted. Neo. Yeah, you see, like I was telling you, we were waiting for that for it to reconciliate. NIO, it sold off quite quickly, and then right here around 368 it started conciliating again. It reconciliated for a good 2% gain. But we have to wait for it to, let's see what's going on. MESA, I'm waiting for this one to see for it to get back again. Another momentum. This is a penny stock over here because it doesn't belong to any. LBRT, I have an alert at 455. It went up almost there, but then now it's come back down. AMC is reconciliating. Probably the market is reconciliating again. So let's keep an eye here and see which stock is reconciliating as well. MESA is halted. Let's see. Neon. Turn alert for Neon at 372. And then let's get another alert over here, 450. If it comes below it, just know which direction it's heading. So we'll keep it like that. MESA back again. Boom, huge crash on MESA. Look at that. It opened over here, it spiked up, and then sold off so quickly. Jeez. Again, that's why you never trade stocks that are halted right away. You never know which direction it's going to be heading. If NEON crosses this low of 410, it's could sell off. So let's do below that. Boom. And if it comes up above 435, we know which direction it's heading. ICON still LBRT. See how slowly it's starting to come up. MESA, look at that, it's starting to come back up again. So MESA, it's an airline company. First, we just saw a huge spike right there. Again, we're gonna set out the same alert. 436. As you can tell, this MESA, it's very volatile. Again, it's trading, but it's over the market, so that's a true penny stock. AMC reconciliating very slowly over here. Now the question is it gonna pass this huge red bar of the high of 552? I believe not. The volume, it's still there. Again, volume can help it out move up, but it's definitely not. LBRT, still waiting for it to cross 455. And MESA, again, there's a huge red bar, so if it crosses below this red bar, it's of course gonna start selling off. But if it breaks off again, the 436 alert, again, I credit twice, and there it is. There's a huge red bar, so it crossed below it, so now it's gonna slowly start selling off. So a good entry point for MESA is when it starts reconciliating again, when it basically starts turning down, and it slowly starts coming back up again. So we gotta wait for that reconciliation point. So it's 419 right now. So again, we gotta wait for it to confirm that it's actually selling off, for it to be below 410. So let's put it on alert 405. Determine it. it is. And yep, there's a true sell-off right there. So yeah, it's gonna start again. It's gonna start selling off. So again, a good entry point for MESA is bounce off from that resistance. It's gonna start selling off right here, and when it slowly starts picking up, you're gonna find a good entry point, and then just capitalize on a quick gain right there. We have to wait for it to reconciliate. NEON, look at the volume, 188,000, which is 200% from which usually average is. ICON, nothing. So it's a very ugly day today. Nothing much going on. Some ugly stuff, but I'm here for a good hour. So from now until 7:30, we gotta see if there's anything that pops up. So I'm just gonna keep going back and forth on some stocks. If I have anything to say, I'll just say it. But for right now, it's just a very ugly day in the market. So again, we just gotta wait from some reconciliation. Probably over here too from ICON. Came back up, but then it's starting to sell off. So we're waiting for probably a breakout over here at $1.03. So I'll set a minor alert right there at $1.03. Just so it could let me know what's going on. But yeah, very ugly day today. A very ugly day. So I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but I just kept an eye on UAVS. It was already moving up crazy and was very volatile. And then this section right here, where all these white and red candle are, this was very tricky over here. So I was trying to keep an eye on see what was gonna happen. And of course, because this was telling me that this huge spike was probably about to end, and I was thinking I was gonna start crashing down. I've seen it happen in the past, but and I thought it was gonna crash down hard, but it did the opposite. Rather, it still traded up and up, and then now it's when it's crashing really hard. So I already knew UAVS was very volatile. I just didn't expect for it to break out from this, um, from all these signals over here telling me that it's probably gonna sell off. Rather, it did the opposite. It went from breaking off that. I got on a quick trade at $1.19. So over here, $1.19, and again I sold off quite quickly at $1.24. So it's a 4% gain. That's usually lower than my goal. Again, I'll just stick my goal at 6%, 6 to 10%. And if I would have held up a little bit longer, I definitely would have gotten my 10% goal. But again, I already knew from the get-go that UAVS was very volatile. As you can tell right now, it's selling off very strong. And right here, we can still see that this was this candle over here at 704 was kind of like a reversal hammer. So it was telling me that that was it. That was the point of it. But again, this candle would have been that reversal. So again, this stock was very volatile from the get-go. But I was able to capitalize on a small gain, nothing too crazy. But yeah, it's just very volatile. Again, I was just expecting for this huge red bar to pop up, and of course it did. Um, so it was just a quick game right there. But always, again, that's why it's always good to have a goal whenever you're trading, to see how much you're able to risk, and then how much you're willing to risk, and um, where do you expect your return to be at, and if you jump on a trade, is that stock good to gonna get closer to your goal, or is it gonna head over the opposite way? And hence that's what happened with UAVS. This is very volatile stock. So UABS, as you can tell, like I was telling you, very volatile stock. Look where it's at right now. This thing crashed so quick from $1.32 to $1.08, $1.09 now. So that would have been a bigger capitalization if you were to short sell it. This would have been a good 15% gain right there. Remember, you can always make money in the uptrends, and you can always make money in the downtrends. So this would have been a really good if there was if whatever broker you're with TD Ameritrade, E-Trade, or any other broker, if they have the shares for to short it, so this would have been a good short rather than a good uptrend potential. But look how quickly that crashed. I think it's insane. So let's go back to any of our other stocks and see if anything's reconciliating. Hence probably CREX. So it's starting to slowly reconciliate. So as you can see, it went up, crashed down, spiked up. Now it's selling off, but now it's just probably gonna like range straight for like a little bit. So again, we'll keep an eye on that, see what happens. And SDC $7. That's way too. That's too expensive. UAVS. We got $1.14. It bounced off from the 50 SMA, simple moving average. So it bounced off from the 50. So bouncing off from the 50 is kind of strong right there, but already has a huge volume for the day, 13 million. Then its regular 5 million daily average volume. So maybe it can slowly start picking up. As you can tell, so there's that trend right there. So it's probably gonna do this, gonna bounce back down here, bounce back up. So it's gonna slowly and steady gonna start creating lower highs, lower high, lower high, and probably a lower high. So it's still gonna be selling off a little bit more. Yeah, so one lower high, two lower highs, three lower highs, four lower highs. So as you can see, it's slowly gonna start trending down. So yeah, it's still a good short position. If you would have gone all the way here around $1.29, $1.30. WRT, LBRT, it's still moving up. I had an alert earlier that it crossed 455. So 455. It's over here. So 457. This would have been a good 5% gain to like 480. Yeah, a good 5% gain. Looking at the 5-minute. Looking at the 5-minute, there's one long wick and then one little wick coming up over here. But if volume starts picking up and it breaks the 481, has the potential. Looking at the level 2 over here, it looks like it could break that 481 resistance right there. So it can definitely break that, but you have to keep an eye on it. Change some settings on this. So broke out 480, 481, but still WPRT. Okay, you're still going up. I think what was it? A dollar seven. So it broke $1.07. It came down almost to $1.07 again. So I believe I had an alert somewhere over here. Yeah, somewhere over here. Now it's at $1.20. Nice. So far it's been a good 10% gain right there. But it's very volume is very low. It's barely at a million, so it broke past its daily average. UAVS doesn't want to come down. So WPRT $1.23 now. Okay. There's no specific pattern, so it's just again it's just volume. Oops. Volume trending it up. Hello. There's no pattern at all that I can see, but right there $1.23 looks like it's reaching a high. Look at its history. Broke off all this. I had created a resistance over here at an alert at $1.07 from this candle, and this candle right here. So average down somewhere over here on $1.07. So I could have that alert there. And now it's at $1.23. There's no specific resistance over here. It's only like a major resistance. A major resistance will be right here at $1.40. There is to have the potential of going all the way up to $1.40. Again, the volume, it's mediocre in the volume, but again, it's probably gonna reconciliate, or it's probably gonna sell off and hopefully reconciliates. But again, this is why it's always good to look at multiple time frames. Based on this candle, it's probably not, so we just gotta keep an eye on it. I'll probably just keep an eye on WPRT for the rest of the day. Again, closing off the live stream at 7:30. Very slow day today, but I capitalized again on a small gain on UAVS, which is still slowly coming up back again. So it sold off quite quickly, but then it reconciliated or is still reconciliating. So here, so let's keep an eye on both of these. Let's do UAVS on that one and WPRT on this one. And let's change like here. Where's it at right here? Boom. Keep an eye on both of these. Let's see how they both do. I'll stick to both of them in 5 minutes. There we go. All right, so that's it for me and for this live stream. Again, it's very uh slow, choppy day for penny stocks. Today, nothing major happening. Um, Hopefully it was very helpful for you guys, helping out how I analyze some stuff. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, comment down below. And yeah, that was Wednesday and the first hour. Of course, there's still a long way to go, so some stuff can still happen later on the day. But for now, that is it. Again, any questions, comments, concerns, you guys let me know in the comments. I will reply to your comments, like your comments. So just anything, if you need help with anything, let me know. I will come up with more content. But for now, that is it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Around 5:50, 6 a.m. again. When the stock market opens again. So have a good rest of the day, guys, and I'll see you soon.